Welcome to Biotech Academy. This is class for ion channels. So, ion channels provide hydrophilic pores through ions can be diffuse, moving down their electrical or chemical concentration gradient. They are unsaturated and very high flux rates. So, many ion channels are highly specific for one ion and that are most are gated either voltage or ligand. In bacteria, K plus channels a selectively filter provide ligand are voltage gated. The acetylcholine receptors are the channels which is gated by acetylcholine. Ion channels together with the Na plus, K plus ATPases. So, what are the properties of ion channels? So, ion channels can be highly selective for particular ions. Ion channels exist in open and closed states. Most channels have array of Na plus, C plus, K plus, chlorine channels. Open state of channels, they are the spontaneously inactive conformation. So open state channels are always they will immediate spontaneous inactivation by the conformation. Transitions which we can see between open and closed states are highly regulated. Most of the organisms contain a large number of ion channels. So one of these plays voltage gated channels, K plus channels, which plays a key role in narrow conditions. Voltage gated channels are closed most of the times with highly regulated by the minus 50 to 70 voltage, that is MV voltage, that is negative inside with value of 0 form. They are the highly hydrophobic groups. Ionopores. Ionopores, certain microbes which synthesizes small organic molecules, movement of ions across the membranes. These arrangement which gives the allowing of the molecules dissolve efficiently to the membranes and diffuse transparently from one to another. Example, polypeptides, gramidine and forms of channels. Cyanopores we can see in microbes. They can synthesize small inorganic molecules. They form ionopores. The function is the movement of the ions across the membranes. Aquaporins. In certain cells, we can see, for example, red cells, the cells of collecting ductless of kidneys. The movement of the water by simple diffusion by movement through water channels. This integrated protein was discovered by the Pater Agre. The aquaporins which provide channels for rapid movement of water molecules across all plasma membranes. So there are different ion transporters in three ways: first state, second state and third state. First state we can see that the rate of flux through channels. Second state, we can see the ion channels are not saturable. Third state, they are gated, open or closed in response in some cellular events. The next one is ligand gated channels. Ligand gated channels binding of an extracellular or intracellular small molecules forces an allosteric transition in the proteins, which are open or closed channels. Voltage gated ion channels is a change of transmembrane electrical potential which cause the charge protein domain to move relative membranes, open or closed state of the ion channels. Some of the diseases which result in the formation of ion channels defects. Na plus voltage gated we can see in skeletal muscles. If the defect of Na plus voltage gated in skeletal muscle leads to the hyperkalamic periodic paralysis, which also called as a paramyotonia cognita. Na plus voltage gated in neural cells leads to the disease epilepsy with febrile seizures. Na plus voltage gated in cardiac muscles leads to the QT syndrome 3. Ca2 plus neural blockage leads to the hemiplegic migraine. Ca2 plus voltage gated under retina leads to the stationary night blindness. Ca2 plus polycystin 1 leads to the polycystic kidney disease. K plus neuronal disease leads to the dominant deafness. K plus voltage gated and neuronal leads to the familial neuronal convolutions. Non-specific, that is related to the acetylcholine receptor skeletal muscle, which leads to the congenital myasthenic syndrome. Chlorine channel blockage leads to the cystic fibrosis. So these are the some of the diseases which result from the formation of ion channels defect. So these are anything we can expect to it. Hope so you can all read through audio or video. So hope so this all notes bit form you can write it in your book, and whenever you're getting free time you can read these bits, and otherwise you while walking play this video and hear through audio, and audio make you to effective learning. So through audio also we can learn many things. So while traveling, while you are in doing any work, just keep it speakers in your ears and just enjoy the audio clips of these videos, and it will help to make you effectively learning. Thank you all. See you to the next class. Bye. Thank you. Bye Deck Academy.